So vitamin C and multivit. It's a bit expensive, but it is very, very useful. Daddy's lunch is done. We need to be intentional about the way we parent our kids in this generation. Check out the cartoons they are watching. Check out the people they are hanging out with. When we are so distracted, oh, self-care, oh, mental health, oh, this, oh, this. Every time you're taking a break, every time you want something, every time you're outsourcing everything, when will children have time to communicate with you? Kids sometimes don't have that relationship with you to even speak up and tell you what's going on. You can't even build their confidence. You can't build a relationship. You can't bond with them because you are not there. And even when you're there, you're not available.
Yeah, yeah.
Mama, this is a stew.
It's stew for you.
I'm not put hot water again.
It's so that the food will remain hot.
Hmm?
I put hot water in your plate so that the food will remain hot when you are ready to eat it in school. Do you understand? So that it won't be too cold by the time it's lunchtime. Yeah? And make sure you wear your bib.
Where
Always.
is no, the spaghetti lost in and the stew lost in.
Okay, good job.
I'll just put my hand on top.
Yes, make sure you're careful. Then wash your hands after, okay?
Yes. And I'll drink my water.
You drink your water.
I'll drop it back there.
I won't put juice for you today, but I'll put juice tomorrow, okay?
Why are you putting more juice now?
No, because you don't need to take juice every day. It's not healthy, it's not good for you. Okay?
It's just biscuits.
I don't even know if I should help with biscuit today. Okay.
But let me show you the biscuit that I want.
Okay.
This biscuit.
We'll take out one for you and your sister. One for you, one for your sister. Really, boo?
Jasmine, come.
Really, boo?
No, I'm helping mommy.
Okay. Have you packed your bag?
Baby rice.
No, it's spaghetti.
Why you making spaghetti?
For school.
For food.
Have you brushed your hair?
Yes.
Okay, good job. Have you taken your medicine?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No. I'll give them just that one that remains.
There's another one there. I'll show you. Bring down all the medicines. Yes. God bless you. Okay, you can put.
Lily, come.
Lily,
Have you put one for you, one for your sister?
see one.
Hmm?
Biscuits. One for Lily and one for Jasmine.
Okay, good job. Alright, go and wear your vest now.
I'm wearing my vest.
Come on, Tim. Come.
I'm already wearing my vest.
Okay, ask Daddy if he wants me to put food for him.
Put that.
To put spaghetti for him, okay? Go and meet Daddy, go to the room. Has she taken her medicine? Okay. Mango for fruits, vitamin C.
My dad wants one egg.
One egg for him. Okay, alright. Go and brush your hair now. Let's
I like it.
You like these gummies? Okay, very nice. So vitamin C and multivit. It's a bit expensive, but it is very, very useful. It really helps the kids. They hardly get sick. In addition to fruits and like healthy food, they hardly get sick. Especially if they start getting Qatar and call for anything. I just rush, make sure every single day. Let me see if you can. I hope you can see. Let me tap so that you can see. This is it, the multivit, and this is the vitamin C. Yeah, what I've discovered is that a lot of the I know you guys can see my face. What I've discovered is a lot of the syrups, the dosage is not strong enough. Okay. Lily wants to say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, alright. Cool. Go and help your sister get ready. I signed your book yesterday, right? Oh, put on the TV for them. Keep them in the parlor. Don't want them here. Mommy said go and watch TV.
Mommy, can we watch in the parlor?
Yes.
Okay. Can you watch in the parlor, Yummy?
Yes, you can watch TV in the parlor. Forks. So I just put 1, 2. Because the mango is soft. And Jasmine doesn't claim she doesn't like mango, but this mango looks like pawpaw. So I want to see if she'll eat it. One of my tricks for the kids is to make sure I try to get them to eat things they don't like. And one of the ways is to put it in their lunch, their school lunch. That way they are forced to eat it. So I'll see if she'll eat it. So I decided that I'll be putting only juice once a week. I can put snacks like cookies or biscuit or something twice, 3 times a week, but juice once a week because of all the sugar. Plus this particular week they had a lot of. Hey, people have caught me. I ate some of the seed of the mango. This particular week, they had weekend that just passed rather. They had a lot of candy because it was Lily Jane's birthday. They had a birthday party as well. They also had pizza day. We have pizza day in my house every Friday, every other Friday rather. So they had a lot of junk. So this week is kind of like detox per se. So basically, school lunch, spaghetti stew with goat meat, super two biscuits, one of this candy stuff, mango, and then water. Okay, that's basically it. So my husband has asked for lunch as well. I don't always do. So my husband has asked for lunch as well. I don't always do lunch for him, but whenever he is requesting, I do it because of his work. Sometimes he's in court early. He has other things to do, so he doesn't want to eat or he doesn't want the food to spoil in the car if he's not going to his office directly. But today he has asked for lunch. So I'm going to do the same thing I did with the kids, spaghetti and goat meat stew that I made yesterday morning. Okay, so that's what he's having with a boiled egg. So I'll just pack that up as well, pray with the kids, let them go to school. They've done their homework yesterday, I signed their book yesterday, so my morning routine is kind of easy for me because I have help. She give them a bath, I check them, their clothes are neat, they've done their hair, everything is fine. So once they're out the door, then I start getting ready for work myself because I don't have to resume as early as my husband since he's doing the school drop off. Yeah. Yeah. So this is it. I got this container from Miniso. It's very cute. It's glass, so it also keeps it a bit warm, and it's sealed. So I'll just clean up this place, and voila, my morning is done. Okay, guys, see you in the. Daddy's lunch is done. You guys, you see flood. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So I hope you guys enjoyed the morning routine part. My morning routine is pretty simple, you guys. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Get the kids ready, let them go. I just wanted to share something before I end the vlog. You guys, that rain, by the way, that rain that I just came out from is something else. So yes, a day in my life typically involves, waking up with the kids. My nanny or their nanny gives them a bath, dresses them, but I supervise, do their hair. I have my husband cousin living with us, so while she's here, sometimes she is in charge of that. Then I make their breakfast and make their school lunch. Okay, if I have to make anything from scratch, I wake up a bit earlier, but if I've pre-cooked, like today that I already made the stew, I made the stew yesterday, but it was just to make spaghetti from scratch, then I'll do that, pack their lunch, and then get ready for work after they leave. My husband, anytime he's around, more often than not, he does school drop off in the morning, right? And in the evening or afternoon, I'm the one that does pick up, because my work is a little more flexible in the afternoon time, and he is always at work early because he needs to go to court on time and other things. But if he's not around, I'll do both of them. If I'm not around, he'll do both of them. That's typically my day. Then when the kids come back, homework, if they are hungry, they can have lunch. But because they have lunch in school and they have breakfast in the morning, they probably just have a little snack like a fruit, or they have bread or something. Then we have dinner and then pray, devotion, and that's it. Yes, I just wanted to show a glimpse of my life. But while I was editing Lily Jane's birthday vlog, by the way, thank you for all the birthday wishes, and while I'm even thinking about this vlog, I'm thinking about her life so far. I just kept remembering a time when, I think it was 2021, just after COVID, right? When I had, or 2022, I can't remember clearly, but it was after all the whole COVID stuff that I was writing down New Year resolutions, writing my goals. I was talking about my marriage, thinking about parenting and motherhood, my finances, how to make more income. And one of the things that came to my mind and came to my spirit was the fact that I cannot rely on domestic staff or anybody else to raise my daughter and my children, basically. And I was confused. I was like, I got resistance. I was resistant to the word. Sometimes when you're just sitting with your thoughts, the Holy Spirit comes, you have some intrusive thoughts, you have something, it depends on the kind of mood you're in, different thoughts. So this one, I knew that it was God telling me I had to be careful with what I was doing. So now, as I was editing Lily Jane's vlog and I was thinking of her birth and her life and everything, and it comes to this video of doing my morning routine, I came to the kind of conclusion that a lot of current moms, like in our age group and all of that, not generalizing, please don't drag me, but I feel like a lot of us are somehow trivializing motherhood in a way, or over extending our pleasures or our luxuries. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say or how else to explain it. There's always this indirect beef between diaspora moms and moms who are in Africa, because diaspora moms do it themselves most of the time, right? They're literally on top of everything because they don't have help, and some of them can't afford because it's too expensive, or you have to weigh your costs versus your rent and so many other things, as opposed to Nigeria where help is cheaper, so you can outsource a lot of things. You can outsource the cooking, the cleaning, the nanny situation, and you're not even going to spend up to 150k depending on how and where you live, how much you're paying them and where you live, right? And I just kept thinking, that are we really doing the right thing here? Are we in Nigeria, where we are now in this phase of our life, are we doing the right thing? Are we doing the proper thing in terms of raising our kids and how we raise our kids? This thing, the thoughts came to my mind years ago, but it resurfaced, like I said, when I was editing the vlog for Religions with it. And I also saw one of my friends on Instagram, Lola of Abuja, saying that moving to Canada made her a better mom. And it made me think, we have come to the generation where we are over indulgent with ourselves, right? We forget that motherhood, one, is a choice and is also a sacrifice. And especially this age where the kids are, this is the age where you have to sacrifice your time, sacrifice social activity, sacrifice your finances, sometimes your comfort, a lot of it for the betterment of the kids. When they grow older, you can do a lot of things, right? But right now, we have to be on top of things. We really have to be on, especially because of the generation that we live in, the generation our kids live in. Okay, we need to be intentional about the way we parent our kids in this generation. Check out the cartoons they are watching. Check out the people they are hanging out with. Another kid told my daughter that he loves her, and she replied, "Thank you." And she told me, I went to the school to tell them. I was like, I know that it might be innocent. I mean, kids can be kids. But I want you to please watch this scenario and please be careful of her and this boy. Not that anything might happen. Just what I'm just trying to say is that I wanted to nip it in the bud just in case. Okay, but sometimes when we are so distracted, oh, self-care, oh, mental health, oh, this, every time you're taking a break, every time you want something, every time you're outsourcing everything, when would children have time to communicate with you? I know that our mothers, they did an okay job. They did a good job, right? But there were so many mistakes that were made. And one of the mistakes is the fact that I'm even saying our mothers. Because then a lot of parenting was left to the mothers. Everything that happens with the children is the mothers, but children need father figures. And some of us are still enabling absentee fathers. Today, you are in a relationship with your husband. You are fully married, not like you're a single mom, but your husband doesn't know anything about your kids. He doesn't bath them. He doesn't know the date of their immunization. He doesn't know the medication they are taking. He doesn't know anything, and you are proud of it and say, oh, he provides. And then when you see people doing other things with their partners and you're just like, why? No. We have to be very intentional about collective parenting. Even this parenting that we say it takes a village. Sorry, they're constructing outside. Even this parenting that we say it takes a village, part of that village, you have to still monitor it. You have to still monitor it. I don't know if you guys get the point I'm making, but we have to be serious about parenting. We have to be extremely intentional about what our kids are learning, and to even identify when they have issues. Identify when they have issues. I feel like no matter how busy my mom was, she was still on top of a lot of things. Now you see parents just leaving kids anyhow. It's nanny that is doing everything. Oh, I'm busy. How much can the nanny take? You have cameras in your house, but you don't know what is happening outside of those situations. And even if you know everything, your kids sometimes don't have that relationship with you to even speak up and tell you what's going on. You can't even build their confidence. You can't build a relationship. You can't bond with them because you are not there. And even when you're there, you're not available. So this is just a charge to all of us that are mothers now. I know that this might be triggering, and I understand the place. See, trust me when I tell you that I struggle with mental health from time to time. I've struggled in the past. I'm much better now. I understand the place of self-care. I understand the place of dealing with mental health struggles. But I'm saying, as much as it's within your power, sacrifice for the time your kids are young now. You won't get another chance at this. A lot of us who were delinquent when we were much older, teenage years, and did a lot of crazy things is because the foundation was not as solid as it's supposed to be. Okay, a lot of people that went haywire, did a lot of things, they were ignored when they were growing up. Some of you, your kids are bullies and you can see it. Some of you, is the way you speak to your kids even. Oh, leave me alone now. Oh, go away now. Because you want to, engage in whatever you're engaging in. And then you now notice that your kids are speaking to that way to their other siblings. This thing has happened. I've said this thing like up to 3 times on my channel. The way I speak when I'm upset or when I'm trying to correct, sometimes I'm raising my voice. But one day, the way I heard Jasmine talking to Lily J, I was so confused. I was like, what's going on? And I realized that she's mimicking us. She's making people she's seeing outside. Children are like sponges. They copy everything. They copy everything, and that is how they are formed. That's how they develop later. You're wondering, where did you get this bad attitude? Where did you get this sign? Every time just put a hand on her shoulder and be like, I said, Jasmine, are you an old woman? Why are you so exasperated? Why are you tired? She said, Mommy, this is how I used to do now. And I realized that even when I'm cooking and I'm just like, oh my God, something is happening, or I'm frustrated, I'll just put my hands on my waist and sigh. And then she has concluded that that's normal. So basically, what I'm just trying to say, I've said to many what I'm trying to say is that please, we need to be intentional about parenting, okay? Like, I don't have, my example is my parents in front of me, but I make sure that I speak to other moms. I try to build a mom community so that I can ask questions, I can learn from them. I want to train my kids in a certain way, but I also should be able to receive criticism and even take a step back and realize when I'm not doing something right. Okay, so I'm open to learning, I'm open to conversation. A lot of us are not. A lot of us get defensive when people tell you that, oh, your kids did something wrong, your kids are like this, or oh, you should correct that, or you should not do this. You get defensive because you want to protect your kids, you want to even protect yourself. Sometimes it's not even about the kids. Your pride is not allowing you receive the correction. So yeah, that is what I just wanted to share in this vlog, that we should try to do better so that we can raise better kids, fully formed kids. As much as we want to deviate from what our parents did, the mistakes they made, the discipline, the overflogging, the corporal punishment, the embarrassment, and all of those things they did to us, we should also take the good from it. They were there, a lot of them were present, some were not, obviously, but they were there. They put their eyes down, they put their foot down. My mom would notice when there was a change or something, at least to an extent. They tried in some regard. So instead of completely eradicating everything that they did, the prayers, the morning and night devotion is what even built me. When I traveled and I said that I'm not doing Christian again, when I remember that every morning we would pray, every night we would pray, and that in secondary school, I carried that habit. Somebody met me on the road and I was like, Senior Sotoye. I was like, this was years ago. I was like, why are you even still calling me Senior Sotoye? But she was like, oh, I remember when I used to lead devotion. I remember this. There was a thing you preached. Somebody said, and she was a Muslim. She said there was something you preached about Christmas. And it's not saying Xmas, saying it as Christmas, because the Christ is the basis of Christmas. We are celebrating Christ. So you cannot put X, because when you put X, it's antichrist. My dad taught me that. So you never see me short form. In fact, I don't do short form, but you never see me short form Christmas and make it Xmas. It's always Christmas. A Muslim girl, still a Muslim today, told me that she remembered that sermon. We just bumped into the road on the road. Do you understand what I'm saying? We just bumped into the road. Bumped into each other on the road, and she was just sharing like, oh, like, nice to see you again after so many years, blah 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 blah. And I was like, wow, if the seed that my father sowed did not germinate, if he didn't sow that seed, where will I have this gist I'm talking to you about? Where will I even have this experience? Where will I have impacted somebody in such a way? And it was the seed that has carried me to where I am in my relationship, where I'm trying to, striving to have a relationship with God and all of that. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you understand what I'm saying. What are your thoughts in the comments? Are we doing better? Are we over trivializing motherhood? Are we too self-indulgent in our generation? Are we neglecting our children? Let me know your thoughts are in the comments, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. Mwah. Bye.